Hello friends, this is Vani from Viva Sew and Style. I'm a self-taught sewist and I have fallen in love with Big Four sewing patterns. So recently I collected a few Butterick patterns from the new collection and a couple of oldies and goodies. So I'm going to share all of these patterns with you, share my thoughts and my hopes and why I purchased them. So if you also like Butterick patterns or Big Four patterns, today's video is going to give you lots of ideas. So let's begin. So the very first pattern I'm sharing is Butterick 6983. It is from 2024, I believe, spring collection, and I love tiered dresses, and that's the reason why I picked this pattern. Even though I have lots of tiered dress patterns, but I picked it because one, I love the neckline. I really like view A, but at the same time I like view B also. Although I would say that they did not pick a very pretty fabric for view B. It looks too plain, almost like a broadcloth to me. I like view A, and the good thing about this pattern is that you can sew it up in cotton blends, and so I think a lot of us like to sew with quilting cottons, and so I think it can work. So this is a front open button up style dress, but in long tiers. I mean, one can easily omit the bottom tier for a shorter dress, or even chop it, you know, this middle tier in half, and then you will get yourself a pretty top. It's rated as easy, and I was intrigued by it, so I bought. The second pattern I got is Butterick 6977. This is also from the spring collection. It is also a tiered dress, and I love tiered dresses. But the interesting thing about this dress is that it combines a shirt dress with this flowy tiered style, and I really got sold from this view A because I love sewing with sheer fabrics, and if you like saris or sari type fabrics like chiffon, georgette, crepe, then you would agree that this is a very pretty pattern. So it looks like it's going to be a flowy, loose fitting shirt, and then with the two bottom tiers. So I found it interesting, even though I know that I'm going to mull it over and think because this dress means that I would be doing buttons and buttonholes, and sometimes I shy away from it, but at some point I want to perfect shirt dresses, so I liked it. Let me show you the line drawings. So as you can see, it's like a loose shirt with two tiers in the bottom, and then it also comes with a sash. And I think the sash can easily be replaced with a belt. So yeah, it's an interesting pattern. I'm liking the blue dress, and so I got it. Pattern number 3 is Butterick 6978, another from the spring 2024 collection. So I was in two minds whether I should pick this pattern or not, or am I wasting my money. But I have seen cape style tops on the fashion trends, and they've been in fashion for a last year and a half or 2 years. I don't think I'm going to make it in a stiff satin because I don't like how the shoulders are looking extra big. I don't like that look. So I will make it in a softer crepe so it flows and it's not like sticking up like that. Also it comes with coordinating pants. So so it looks like there are three patterns in it. A cape and then some kind of a tank top and pants. Let's see if the pants are elastic waist or not. No, looks like the pants are side zipper. Yeah. So anyway, I've seen few people grab this pattern and make it. I don't know if a tutorial exists just yet. This pattern is rated easy, but the main reason I bought it is for the cape style top. And if I make it, I'll make it in a flowy fabric. So yeah, interesting. Sometimes I feel like if you like to collect patterns, then it's good to go out of your alley and pick up a pattern where it's something different so that okay, whenever you feel like oh I need this cape top, you might get inspiration from something you see and then you might think oh I wish I had a cape pattern. So I'm sure we can modify it a little bit because the neckline is like too covered. So that's another thing. I would rather have a scoop neck or a round neck type neckline. But I grabbed it. I don't know if I will make it or not. But following the trends, I got it. So then this next pattern, Butterick 6981, also from the Spring 2024 collection. So this is a knit top and I've fallen in love with knit fabrics. I find that the fit comes spot on. So the good things, the features that attracted me. So one, it's a knit. Then, look at the line drawings. Very interesting, right? You can do color blocking. Then it's by Catherine Tilton. I believe that she is almost a legend and her patterns are considered collectibles. It's an easy rated pattern. So why I picked it is because of the silhouette. It's like almost like an A line, and the back side. Look, the color blocking and this this drapiness. I don't know what to call it, but looks very interesting. I am sure that if you color block this and make it, it's going to look like a designer top, and nobody will guess if you bought it or is it if it's handmade. So yeah, I have high hopes with this pattern. This one I'm going to sew up for sure and I will share my result. So this is the last pattern I got from the spring collection 2024, Butterick 6975. At first I was not very impressed with this pattern to be honest, but then I watched a couple of other people's reviews on YouTube and then I realized how pretty this knit top is. So look at the neckline. It's like a yoke and then raglan sleeves. I think I don't know if they're raglan or they are satin, but very interesting and looks great on the body. So knit tops. Most of the patterns are just basic tees, and I normally don't prefer to wear basic boxy tees because they tend to make me look even bigger. So I'm always looking for knit patterns when the silhouettes are going to give me you know, a slimming effect and an elevated look. Also, even the dress, this is also knit, but the jacket is not in knit, and the pants are not in knit. And the pants have zipper, I think side zipper in them, but I really like the jacket too, with this big floppy collar. And it's rated average, but I feel like the knit dress and the top should be easy. I don't know about the jacket. So yeah, I'm going to try and make these patterns as quickly as possible and then share my review with all of you. Okay, so the next two patterns I'm going to share are older patterns, and now I think I've collected so many patterns that I feel like I have every single pattern pretty much that is in print that I want to have, but I had been always skipping over these two. So finally I decided to get them while they're still in print. So this one, Butterick 6729, is very very pretty. I love both the views. And I love this trim, the flounce, the sleeveless, and this one, with these flouncy sleeves. So I believe I had been skipping over because I know that I have to always make adjustments on the waistline whenever it's more fitted. That's the only reason I believe I must have been skipping it. But now I am experimenting more and more with pattern adjustments for the fit. And actually, it's not all that hard to alter the waistline. You just need to add some inches in the sides. So hopefully it's not going to be an overly difficult pattern. It's rated as easy, and let me see what year is this. It's a 2020 pattern, so not all that old. So I think this might still be in print and you should be able to easily grab yourself a copy. So I love this flounce and the binding around the flounce. Looks very very nice. Actually I have a event coming up that I might need to sew up a party wear dress. So I was thinking about doing this one. First I will make a muslin, and if everything goes right then I will make a dress. So definitely I will share this with you very soon. So the last pattern for today's haul is Butterick 6567. It's a 2018 pattern and it's Lizette. I think she is a designer, and I've seen this pattern. Several people have showed it on YouTube. Yeah, it's rated easy. So finally I decided to buy it because I don't know, I'm very intrigued by this view, and anytime a pattern gives me an option for color blocking, it grabs my attention. So it's a middle length dress, and so the fabric requirement is not crazy. I mean, the most they're asking for is 3 1/4 in a 45-inch and 2.5 in 60-inch. So, and this inverted pleat style dresses are on trend. I've seen them. It's so interesting that all these sewing trends like this shirt collar, front open dresses with buttons and tears, and now this inverted pleat I'm seeing them even in the tailoring trends in India. So I feel like the trends are now being more global in their appeal. So if you like using sewing patterns, then I think today's collection will give you a very nice selection of patterns that will keep your sewing patterns on trend. And still, most of the patterns are easy. So, friends, that is all for today from my side. I hope you found today's collection inspiring and motivating. I hope that you got some ideas. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you have, I'm very thankful. Please leave your likes and comments, and I am always waiting for those. Alright, have a great day or evening. Enjoy, happy sewing, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye bye.